So then guys, this is crazy. In around about 5 months from now, we could be having the brand new AirPods Pro 3 or the AirPods Pro 3rd generation. And today I want to cover over 5 big leaks we've heard about to the successor for the AirPods Pro 2nd generation. So let's get started. And first of all, let's talk about the big design change that we're potentially going to be getting with the AirPods Pro. Now, the current AirPods Pro, the 2nd generation, the 1st generation, the actual design between them are not actually that different. Ever since we got that 1st generation back at the end of 2019, it got a little bit tweaked when it came out in 2022, but really they are hard to tell the difference between them. And obviously one of the other big changes came in 2023, and that was we got USB-C added to the bottom of them. But apart from that, really the actual AirPods Pro sort of design hasn't really changed, but we've been told, as you can see right here, that we're going to be getting a design change at last to the AirPods Pro 3rd generation. And with that, we could also see a new color. We could actually for the first time get a black color, but nothing's in concrete yet with this. But we have also heard that there could actually be cameras, you heard me right there, mini cameras added to the AirPods Pro, and this could actually help with, like, say, Apple Intelligence. So you could have the actual ability to ask, like, Siri, for example, of what am I looking at right now? Something like what you could do like with Ray-Bans with the glasses and the cameras. Well, you know, Apple might do this with AirPods. This is the leak that we've had right in. There's a possibility that the design change is going to incorporate this. But personally, what I think that Apple may do here is I actually think they might actually bring out 2 models with this, one without the cameras and one with cameras if they were going to do this, because not everybody's going to use that feature. Some people just want to listen to some quality sound on their AirPods Pro. And that, funny enough, leads me on to the second big upgrade we have heard about for the AirPods Pro 3rd generation, and that is the active noise cancellation is going to get even better than we have right now. In fact, we've actually had a leak in very recently telling us that the AirPods Pro 3rd generation active noise cancellation is going to be about double the strength of what you have right now with the Pro 2nd generation. If you've got the AirPods Pro 2, you will know that active noise cancellation is really good with these. So you can imagine they're going to be even better now. You know, double the amount. That's going to be absolutely crazy to hear. Now, a third big upgrade we've heard about is something similar we have already in the Powerbeats Pro 2, and this is a heart rate monitor. At the end of the day, you know, Apple own the Beats kind of brand out there, and obviously a lot of these sort of chips and bits and pieces, you know, they're compatible and they actually get moved around between AirPods and also, you know, Beats sort of AirPods and whatever, earbuds and overhead ones and whatnot, the solo range. You get the idea. They're actually shared between each other. So that heart rate monitor might be coming over to the likes of the AirPods, because this would actually make a lot of sense, you know, that the Powerbeats Pro 2 have this, that obviously the Pro version of the AirPods should probably also get this too. So we've actually heard that more than likely this is also going to be coming along to them. But then for the 4th upgrade, well, as much as we might get that heart rate monitor ability, well, we've actually heard that the AirPods Pro, you know, the 3rd generation, they might even get even more enhanced here. We've actually heard that we might actually get the ability to monitor the temperature of your body via your ear. At the end of the day, right now, you can actually get the temperature of your ear. You might have gone to the doctors yourself, or they put something in your ear to measure your temperature, things like this. Well, you know, the same sort of ideas that we might actually have the ability that Apple could put them into the actual tips of the AirPods, so when you put them in your ear, that obviously your temperature could be taken there too. What is pretty interesting to see, and obviously it's going to be interesting to see how Apple are going to adapt this to help them out with kind of health and also with fitness. So we'll have to wait and see what Apple have got planned and the reasoning why they want this inside of their AirPods. But then finally, for the 5th upgrade, and this one I can really see definitely coming, because technically we have this on the iPhone in a way, and that is we've been told that live translation might be happening with the AirPods. So this will be really awesome, that you might be able to stick your AirPods into your ear, go onto your iPhone, flick on a mode, for example, to do live translation. Your phone does the work, but what's happening is that your AirPods are listening to someone talk, but then what's happening, your iPhone's translating it and then sending it back to your AirPods to actually, you know, you can hear in your actual ears of what's actually being translated there, what you're actually hearing. What's going to be absolutely amazing. I think that will be a real game changer and an opportunity that Apple do not want to miss out on. And another opportunity that you guys do not want to miss out on, and that is the giveaway we're doing doing on this channel for this MacBook Air right here. This is a 13.6-inch MacBook Air with an M4 inside of it. It's got the 10-core CPU, 10-core GPU, and it's also been upgraded to 24 gigabytes of RAM and 512 gigabytes of storage. And I'm going to be giving this away to one lucky subscriber in the world at the end of June time 2025. And you can enter into this giveaway right now. All you have to do at this stage is just put down into the comments below of what technology gear you're hoping to get in 2025. Maybe it is going to be some new AirPods, you know, Pros or other types of AirPods. Maybe you're going to get yourself a new MacBook or a new iPhone if you know, not too expensive with tariffs. Or maybe you're going to get something else, nothing to do with Apple. This could be something like a Nintendo Switch 2, or for example, it could be, say, an NVIDIA RTX graphics card. Well, let me know in the comments below. And also what I would say is the second part of the giveaway is going to be happening near the end of June time, where I'll be making a video giving you more details about it, including a form to fill into at that time. And you won't want to miss out on that video, because I'll also be announcing when I'm going to do the live stream to give away this MacBook Air. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell, because you won't want to miss out on that video. Now, the last thing I just want to quickly say about this giveaway is that sadly there are still lots of scammers and spammers out there. People still impersonating me, sending WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram direct message. Please do ignore these people. Best to see right here. Please do report them. So moving on then from this, what about the release date and price for the AirPods Pro 3rd generation? Well, let's do the release date first of all. Well, more than likely that these AirPods are going to come out at the same time as the iPhone 17 models, and also the likes of, say, the Apple Watch Ultra 3 and the Apple Watch 11 if we get that this year. And that will be in September time. And specifically, that will be the early sort of teens in September time. And then when we can actually get these in our ears, it'll probably become available about 10 days to 2 weeks later. As this is what Apple have done in the past with us when they've released their products. But then for the price wise, well, this is where things get quite complicated, especially if you've been following the news recently. And that is obviously with tariffs and things like this being introduced, the cost of AirPods might change. At the end of the day, the AirPods Pro 2, they cost $250 from Apple Direct right now. Now, obviously, I know you can go on Amazon, get them cheaper elsewhere, Best Buy, you name it, all around the world, lots of different shops sell them a bit cheaper. But, you know, at Apple right now, they retail them at $250. If tariffs come into play and things like this, well, these could go up. These could actually be about $300 plus. And then also, if Apple do introduce those sort of AirPods that have cameras in them, for example, well, I can imagine that's going to be even more expensive. It could be like about an extra $100 more on top of what the baseline sort of AirPods Pro 3 don't have the cameras inside of it. So I am going to say it is a little bit of a mess at the moment, but as it stands right now at the time of making this video, as tariffs do look like they're going to come into play here, well, what I would be saying is, yeah, do expect them to be north of $300. It is going to cost more probably for that. But hopefully, all of this will get sorted out by September time, and I'll be updating you guys with a better video, with better information that they're going to stay around the same price, or you never know, even cheaper. But if you want to stick around and find out when that video is going to be, well, make sure you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell too. And also, guys, if you want to hear the latest news of Apple and things like this, make sure you do the same thing for that reason as well. But if you've enjoyed watching this video too, please do press the like button. And until next time, guys, I'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye-bye.